Dr. T. Vasant Lakshmi, Dr. P. Krishnaya, all the distinguished persons who have been felicitated today, and all the founders of voluntary organizations doing great service to the country. அனைவருக்கும் வணக்கம். When I see so many people doing so much good to the society, to the country, the people, those who have dedicated their life to the service of the others, it's so heartening, so encouraging, so inspiring. Those who have been felicitated today, they have been felicitated many times before. But their stories, each one of them, their stories need to be told, retold again and again and again. This is an inspiration. In fact, when I got to know, and some of them I had the privilege of meeting before, I feel so humbled that there are people who have dedicated their lives so much, and they are touching the lives of millions and millions of people in their own way, giving light, giving a smile, giving confidence, giving hope to large number of people. What a service! Service to humanity, service to the nation. And by felicitating them at the Raj Bhavan, I feel it is an honor for the Raj Bhavan. I am so inspired with the presence of all the women leaders. Thank you, Vasanta Lakshmi ji, for bringing them together and making it possible for the Raj Bhavan to have them today. You know, I was told NGO's role in nation building. You are nation builder. Each one of you, wherever you are touching the lives of thousands of people. You are leader in your own way, and you are an inspiration for people around. You know, nation cannot be built by the government alone. You know, government can build infrastructure, can build roads, can build hospitals, can lay the railway lines. they can build the all the essential or basic ingredients. They can make the country militarily strong. They can build, as I said, beautiful roads, airports, hospitals, but that is not sufficient to build a nation. A nation is more than a country. A nation is more than a state. A nation is a sense of belonging. Each member of the nation, each member of the country feels connected with the other. A sense of pride in being member of a large family. A nation is an emotional entity. And it is not possible for the government alone to do it. Because if you see the government, it consists of two sets of people. One is a political executive, that is the ministers, chief minister, prime minister, and that is political executive, and another is civil services. Now, the political executive, by sheer compulsion of the profession, generally, they do come up with good policies, but the priorities are, it is a game of power. There are rivalries, there are competition, it becomes contentious. Civil servants, they are employees. They do the job. And as a result, even the best of policy, by the time it comes down to the grassroots level, it gets so diluted. Invariably, its spirit is either weakened or sometimes even killed. It becomes a formality, a routine which they have to do. That connect, that seva bhav, relating to the other, the service, it is not present in either of the two in general, to an extent that can bring the change. It is only people like you are in this wherever you are, with a desire to serve, to desire to better the life of others, to desire to see that you bring smiles to many houses, homes. You had an option to live a comfortable life your own, but you chose to make several other lives better. Now this sense of relationship, the sense of service, without this, a nation cannot be built. You know, if we see in the last some years, we are seeing transformational changes happening in the country, in every field, in the field of cleanliness, sanitation, in the field of education, in field of health, in the field of women coming up, what is called popularly women empowerment. You find large number of more than 100,000 of our young men and women are today successful entrepreneurs. A startup, they have started a startup, and the country today is in the top 3 of the startup ecosystem in the world. Now, how come is it possible for the government to do it? No. The fundamental change which has happened in recent years with the present national leadership is he realized the power of the people, power of the citizens. So long, people, the citizens, looked up to government for service. Government should do it. Government should do that. A sense of dependency, looking up, literally realizing that each one of us has enormous capacity, enormous potential. So, if today we are among the clean countries in the world, we have yet to achieve greater and further milestones, but today certainly, with the toilets in every house, with the sanitation, the sense of sanitation, with the sense of cleanliness on the public places, it is much, much better today. It is not because of government, it is because of the people. A government cannot come and clean the house inside, cannot come and clean every street. The people, the people's power. Then that is what is, the Prime Minister calls it Jan Andolan, people's movement. Everything, anything and any policy that you wish to make it successful, make it a Jan Andolan, involve the people. And it is this that is bringing about the changes. And in this whole change, the women, they have the most crucial role to play. You know, while Vasanta Lakshmaji was talking about women constitute power, can there be any doubt over it? No. In every house, including my house, the power is of the woman, the being. I tell you with full sense of confidence and truth that if I am here standing today and if I am here, the force behind is a woman, my wife. In terms of decision making, men feel that okay, they are very intelligent, they talk a lot of big things, but in the real life, when it comes to taking a decision at a crucial time, when you are confused, when husband doesn't know what is the right way, it is the woman who guides. That is the right way. In time of enormous stress, the way the women deal with the situation, with the calm. I was told it's a multitasker. Yes, very successful multitasker. And it is not because they have a lot of degrees, forget about it. It's not degree. Your academic degree doesn't matter. It's the lesson of life. And in that, there is, I don't have agitation in saying that understanding is uneven. Women are far more smarter, women are far more understanding. And they taking the leadership only then, only then the nation can be built. A society can be built. Because men by nature, you find it is often compared with there are people who compare that women are like a large placid river, Kaveri moving smoothly. Men are like, the waterfall, they're jumping, making all kinds of noises all around. No, it is that strength that the women have. That strength, it took time for us to realize. It took time for the society to appreciate and create rather, not give. There's nothing to give. After all, they were the one who give. Create environment where they come up and they show their creative potential, their creative energy, and they take the leadership. And today, we are very happy that in our country, which had a very long stigma of less number of female than male. For every 1,000 men, we had about 950 women. Generally. Some places there were more, but generally the national average was that. Today, we have more number of women than men. In 2021, that is what has demonstrated. And here lies the hope for the country. This country is moving forward with a sense of destiny. Destiny is that we must, this country of, imagine, 140 crores approximately. Nobody in the world took us very seriously till the other day. International affairs, we were at the margin. Today, the world looks at India with expectation to provide the leadership and provide the solution to many of the global problems. And we have demonstrated that capacity. The trust of the world, the expectation of the world is not without basis. In the global pandemic, when the whole world was affected, nobody was spared. No one knew how the way out. At that point of time, when the advanced countries, they developed their vaccines, they looked at it as an opportunity to make money. Imagine. When the world expected compassion, they converted it into an opportunity to make money. And the vaccine prices started soaring up. But when our scientists, when our people invented vaccine, we gave free vaccine to more than 150 countries in the world. This, in time of global crisis, it was this country, because it is in our culture, in our sanskar. It is in our culture we treat the world as a family. Yadu mure yavarum kele. Vasudhaiva kutumbakam, the world is a family. This is something, is not a political slogan. Thousands of years back, our sages, rishis, our people have said this, and we have our generation have grown up on this belief. We do not only just see divinity in humans, we see divinity in every element of creation. Whether humans, animals, plants, we are all children of Mother Earth. And so we are all related. And today, another global crisis which the world is facing is the climate crisis. We know that Mother Earth, it is distressed. This planet is heating up. Temperature is rising. We know that the polar ice caps are melting. Glaciers are receding. Rivers are drying up. Forests are shrinking. Unprecedented climate. The place known for cold environment, they are getting heat waves. The place not known for rain, and the entire population used to that kind of life, less rain, is now experiencing flood. All these disturbances, the fury of nature, in this major global crisis which is existential, it is this country, Bharat, India, which is showing the way. It is India which has taken a bold decision to be carbon free, because the major source or cause for heating of the climate is emission of carbon in the atmosphere through use of fuel. We have taken a decision that we are moving towards carbon free energy. It was a bold decision when in 2015 the Prime Minister took the decision. There were many people who are skeptical. They said, how can a developing country, poor country, which needs so much of energy, much more than what it was producing, how could you move away from hydrocarbon, fossil fuel? But we took a decision and moved in an innovative way. We looked at sun god. Sun god has inexhaustible energy. He doesn't charge and it doesn't expire. And going towards this solar, wind, renewable energies, today we have already moved away. 40% of our energy is carbon free. 40% and we are the fastest developing economy in the world. People said, without energy you cannot develop. That is a fact. Your economy cannot grow. It is a fact. But we are developing. We are the fastest with full energy. Our energy production has gone manifold. But we are moving from carbon to carbon free. And by 2030, we have a target, we will achieve 50% carbon free. So, world looks at India to save the world. Save the world by doing what it is doing and demonstrating to the world that if a country of 140 crores can do it, if an experiment that can succeed in such a large country, it can succeed in the world. It is walking the talk as it is said. That is what we are doing. In terms of poverty, we are today, thanks to our farmers. There was a time when the British left, we were starved of food. When I was in my hostel, the food was rationed. We didn't have adequate food. And when the quality of rice was not, or the wheat was not good, our warden used to say, don't complain, this is not yours, it is coming from somewhere else. Thanks to our farmers, thanks to our agricultural scientists, today we are food surplus and we are feeding the hungry in large number of countries of the world. This is new India, new Bharat. And this new Bharat is moving forward with a mission to save the world. And to save the world, it has to grow, it has to grow more, it has to be fully developed. You know, at the time of independence, when India became independent, we had a great sage, Sri Aurobindo. Sri Aurobindo, who lived and most of his contemplative life, thinking life, a spiritual life was in Pondicherry, nearby. He wrote certain dreams, 5 dreams of Sri Aurobindo. And there he says that now this India has become independent. But India has a duty to perform. He said that the entire universe, in the entire universe, Earth is the only planet where life, evolutionary life is growing. We have life growing from the plant to the animals to the humans. We are evolving. The consciousness is growing. This is the only conscious planet. And on this conscious planet, Bharat is the only country where since thousands and thousands of years ago, our rishis and sages gave us the lesson of universal oneness. We are all one family. We are all one kudumbam. This message was given in Bharat. And at the time when Rishi Aurobindo was there, the world was in total crisis. Second World War was just over. America had dropped nuclear weapons on Japan. Never before people knew that humans have so much destructive power in the hand. And then one wondered, he wondered, Rishi Aurobindo wondered, what is the fate of humanity? Is it going to be? Is it self-destruction? And then he said, no, there is a divine plan. There is a divine plan that Bharat, which has become independent, it has to grow. It has to grow strong enough. Strong enough not just materially, strong enough also spiritually. That saves the world. Because it is only Bharat can do it. That is why today, when Bharat is taking the presidency, is holding the presidency of G20, our motto is Yadu Mure Yavarum Kele Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. This is our motto. This is how we are moving forward. And in this journey, we have a responsibility. Today, all of us present here, we are fortunate. We are fortunate in two ways. We are fortunate to be the witness to all the transformations which are happening. Massive transformation which is happening. But we are also fortunate in another way that we are also a participant in this transformation. We can be a participant, we must be a participant, we must contribute what we can do to this transformation. So we are a witness and we are also a participant. And here, now that the nation has a goal that in the next 25 years, by 2047, when Bharat will be celebrating centenary of independence, we would have completed 100 years of our independence in 2047. What all we should do, each one of us, each of the NGOs, each of the women leaders, those who are here, you also have to think of a plan. Your vision has to be that long. You are doing exemplary, outstanding service to humanity, to the country. As I said, you are building the nation. The nation is being built with your contribution here and there. It is being recognized even at the national level. Imagine till some years back, when the nation used to acknowledge with its Padma Awards, only peoples of the top elites used to have it. Only people who used to be in the higher circles of visibility, they used to get it. Today, who get it? Who are recognized? The bare-feet woman planting trees. The person who devoted his life to disposing the unclaimed dead bodies. Person silently building toilets in houses long before the Prime Minister gave a call, okay, build in every house a toilet. There were people who were doing it. The people who silently, unknown, somewhere. The person, imagine other day I was among the Irulas. You know, in the whole country, the anti-snake venom is made out of the venom these our Irulas brothers, they catch the venom, these venomous snakes and take out their venom. And that is what goes to all the pharmaceutical companies and anti-women. Imagine thousands and thousands of lives in the whole country are being saved by these people. Now they have to be felicitated, and they were felicitated. They were honored. They are the people who are building the nation. They are the people who are saving the nation. They are the people who are role model for all of us. And here, you all are role model for the entire society. You are inspiration. You keep inspiring. You keep doing. But now do it. My appeal to you, that do it with this vision, that in the next 25 years when we have a target, next 5 years, where are you going to be? Next 10 years, where are you going to? What all you are going to do? Next 25 years, where you will be. Now, I was told that your mission is to create 1,000 more entrepreneurs, women entrepreneurs. Why not? You should. This is an achievable target. You can do it. We all have enormous capacity, and women have far more capacity than the men. If you decide to do it, no force on earth can stop you. You can do it, and you will do it. Expand with that vision. Make this nation great. Make our state great. Make our society great. Let's move on with this mission. And I'm indeed very, very fortunate, I must say. I am very privileged. I am privileged to be with you, to listen to you, to listen to the inspiring story of the people, those who have been felicitated. And just looking at all of you, those who are sitting here and doing phenomenal great work. Please keep doing. Thank you very much. All the best. Nandi.